Okay with everybody? Jenny Stevens with the Center for Heirs Property Preservation. I'm going to kind of back into what my agency does because I want to let you know how much collaboration was instrumental at the beginning to help us be created. And as soon as I remember to keep my hands off of certain buttons on the remote, I'll be okay. What is heirs property? It's land that has been passed down without a will. For us, we consider it also land that's still in the name of the deceased title holder who's been deceased for at least 10 years. Because in the state of South Carolina, you still have an opportunity to undergo the process of probate if it's less than 10 years. And it just can be multiple heirs who each share equal rights to the property. We kind of look at it as it's a pie. How do we split the pie? We all know that nobody's making any more land, so it's valuable. It's a great commodity. And basically, through the process of figuring out people's genealogy and where they fall, that determines what piece of the pie that they get. How do you avoid heirs property? You know, we can talk about short-term and long-term goals. First of all, have a will drafted. I know there seems to be sort of kind of in the African American community that it's kind of taboo to have a will drafted because the assumption is as soon as you draft a will, you're going to die. And so, well, that's the case sometimes. And so, so that's sort of kind of that myth that's kind of been passed down in your family, and so people don't do wills. Okay, then if the will isn't, if you don't have the will or have not drafted the will, then make sure the probate process is done within 10 years, or transfer the property by deeds. Why is heirs property an issue? And basically, listening to our previous presenters, they're all talking about how, and we're here at this conference, it's called land rich. Basically, heirs property owners are land rich but cash poor. And so it is a valuable asset. You know, when our forefathers bought the land, it was marshland, nobody wanted it, you really couldn't do anything with it. Well, what we like to say in Charleston, South Carolina is that now everybody and their mama wants to live next to the marsh, smell it, whatever the case may be. So it's a valuable commodity.